Sarah Damlira's heart bleeds for her family and her husband. She and her 7 children have not seen him in nearly 4 years. It's believed John was abducted by security forces on November 21st, 2020.
We heard that he had been picked up and taken. Since then, I started looking for him at different prisons, and up to today, I have never found him.
Like any loving father, John Damlira enjoyed spending the evenings with his children. His youngest child turned 8 a few weeks ago, and his distraught family hopes that the long wait for him will not be in vain. Sarah and John had lived together for 30 years, and she says she had never seen him engage in any political activity. John's capture happened at the height of the violent 2021 presidential elections. Musician Robert Kyagulanyi, commonly known as Bobby Wine, stood up with his youthful National Unity platform to challenge President Yoweri Museveni's reign. Almost every week, the NUP receives reports of unlawful arrests of its party supporters across the country. President Yoweri Museveni appears to have no qualms about his countrymen vanishing. In an address on March 7, 2021, he said, "The disappearances are a consequence of the essentially treasonable acts of elements of the opposition." Human Rights Watch says he's also failed to investigate and prosecute the security forces responsible for the forced disappearances. Whereas some allegedly faced torture but are later released, John remains one of 18 still missing.
I think people are disappeared because of tyrants who don't have regard for the rule of law, for democracy, and for human life. So it's just a matter of putting an end to the tyranny, to the dictatorships, to repressive regimes. That's the only way these things can come to an end. Because, you see, if the Museveni regime was ashamed of what they did during the last elections, they wouldn't be abducting people up to now.
Since 2019, the NUP opposition party has offered legal and welfare support to families whose loved ones have been detained, disappeared, injured, or even killed. The open-ended question of John's disappearance has broken his family, but Sarah and her children are not giving up on the belief that he may still one day walk through the front door. Darren Allan Kyeyune, TRT World, Kampala, Central Uganda.